Live from Fargo and serving you on TV, online, and on the go. This is Valley News Live at 5.
We begin tonight with breaking news. 2 minor league hockey players are on their way to jail after pleading guilty to recording a sex video with a 15-year-old girl in a Moorhead hotel. Good evening and thanks for joining us tonight. It all happened 2 years ago, and many have been anticipating a punishment. Today, Thomas Carey and Brandon Smith took a plea deal, sending them to jail for 45 days with 10 years probation. The deal also means they won't have to register as sex offenders. Valley News Team's crime and safety reporter Nicole Johnson was in court today, and she has the details.
While they haven't been officially sentenced, Thomas Carey and Brandon Smith surrendered themselves to Clay County Jail, saying they want to get it over with. Carey says he was staying overnight in a Moorhead hotel for a hockey tournament and had sex with a minor, while Smith recorded it. Smith says he sent the video from his smartphone to Carey and the victim, while Carey shared it with a friend. Both men pled guilty to 3 counts of child pornography, the first carrying a maximum sentence of 10 years in prison, the second 5 years, and the third 7 years. They each got 45 days in jail. The attorneys have been barred from talking to the media, a direct order from the judge. However, we do know many were not happy about these 2 men not having to register as sex offenders as long as they don't violate their 10-year probation. Nicole Johnson, Valley News Live.
Smith and Carey have to pay $2,000. They're not allowed to speak with the victim and must undergo a sex offender evaluation. Carey is already signed up for sex offender counseling. Smith and Carey are allowed to leave jail to work and to go to school as long as it fits within the jail's rules. Well, to our weather, we've had a great November day out there today. Lots of sunshine earlier. Nothing too much to worry about tonight. But what about that all-important Thanksgiving travel forecast? Let's talk about what will happen tomorrow. Hutch?
Well, I'm sure there's a lot throughout the valley wanting to head out on the roads, and there is some changes in our weather as we go through. And taking a look at the national picture, we do have a storm system right now developing out in the Rocky Mountains of Montana. As we go from tonight to tomorrow, that spreads and splits its energy into 2 areas, the Central Rockies and up into Canada. We're kind of in between those 2 systems, so tonight and tomorrow a chance of freezing drizzle, some light snowflakes. There'll be slippery roads, but we will not be hit by heavy snow, and it will start turning colder tomorrow. Now, as we head into Thanksgiving Day itself, look at the mixed precipitation to our south. Snow in South Dakota. Southern Minnesota could see a mix of freezing rain and rain. So travelers be advised, both before and after the holiday, a chance for some unsettled weather for sure. Here's a look at your radar tonight. We're free and clear for now. Increasing clouds and temperatures that will remain mild if you're heading out to the Holiday of Lights parade tonight. Temperatures in the 30s, but it will be wind chilly out there. So bundle up and have a bundle of joy.
Oh, it's going to be fun out there tonight.
It will be.
Lots of lights, and Valley News Live will be there, and lots of candy.
More in your hour-by-hour forecast in a few minutes.
Okay,
did you say candy?
I did. Well, many folks are wondering whether a new bar and restaurant attached to the Sanford Center in Bemidji, Minnesota, will ever open. Construction has stopped on a new Cowboy Jacks, which is being built between the Sanford Center and adjoining hotel. Work's already been underway on Cowboy Jacks for a year, but a walk down the connecting hallway now shows a stop work order that's posted on the door by the city.
The restaurant has a stop work order on it right now. There's a discrepancy between the owner and the contractor, and we need to see that resolved successfully for them to continue the work.
Now, Matthew says the problem is that not all the subcontractors working on that project were listed on the building permit. He says the problem could be quickly cleared up if the owner and contractor simply get the paperwork cleared up. We reached out to the restaurant's owner, Minneapolis businessman Lee Fondinay, for some comment, but he has not returned our repeated calls. Residents in the Purim School District are being asked to vote on a second referendum after the first in May was rejected. This time, voters will see 2 questions on the ballot. The first asks for voters to approve a more than $45 million project for a new high school, renovations, and upgrades. Voters will also be asked to approve a $6.2 million new performing arts auditorium addition in the new proposed high school. A yes vote would increase property taxes. The tax impact for a $150,000 home would be a property tax increase of about $124 for the first question and an increase of $30 for the second question. If both are approved, property owners would see a roughly $154 increase. It's going to be a bittersweet start to the Park Christian High School boys basketball season tonight. It's the first home game of the season after the deaths of 2 players this year. The team and anyone who's interested can take part in a moment of silence for Zachary and Connor Qualvog at 7:30 in the school gymnasium. The brothers were killed in a car crash on the way to a basketball camp last summer. Tonight on Valley News Live, 10 at 10, Valley News team's Cornelius Hawker will tell us how Zachary and Connor's father would like everyone to remember his boys. The annual kickoff to the holiday season here locally is less than a half hour away from now. Floats and people getting lined up are all happening right now for the Holiday Lights Parade, and soon the tree lighting ceremony will happen. That's where we find Valley News team Bradford Eric with a look. Bradford?
Right now, but it's promising to be a very fun evening. We have carolers warming up right now, people lining up for the parade. But what about those less fortunate this time of year? Well, one local organization's annual handout mean that those in need can have their very own tree. Glitter, glitz, and holiday glamour. It fills the Fargo Dome again, just like it has for the last 15 years. It's the Fraser Limited Festival of Trees. Christmas trees sponsored and decorated by area businesses.
They all remind me of Christmas, and I wish Christmas could be all year round, so I like them all.
Nikki Schreiner says she likes how the community comes together during the holidays to help everyone.
I believe that a lot of people in this community are really nice, and they give back a lot, and they don't really think about themselves as much as others.
Well, there are 164 decorated Christmas trees here that will all go to needy families in the community who otherwise would not have a tree for the holiday season.
Barb Graber with Fraser Limited says there are many more trees this year than in past years, but they're already spoken for. On December 6th, each tree will go to a family who is a little down on their luck right now. With this year's crop of Christmas trees, Fraser will have donated over 2,000 trees since the program began.
And I think that to people, it means a lot for them to be able to say they gave back or they made a difference in someone's life.
What a great event every year that Fraser puts on. There's so many trees. They're so beautiful. There's going to be a lot of happy families this Christmas. Now, here in Moorhead, as we said before, we're just under a half hour before the tree here behind me will get lit up and kick off the Holiday Lights Parade and the Christmas season. We'll bring you that live, though, on our sister station, KX4. That's channel 11.2.
All right.
Live in Moorhead, Bradford Eric, Valley News Live.
Thank you, Bradford. Can't wait for that. And the Valley News Live team will be out there again this year to shake hands, high five, and share some holiday treats with you. The Holiday Lights Parade, like we said, that starts at 6:30, and we'll see you there. Millions of Americans will be taking to the roads, rails, and sky this holiday week. AAA expects nearly 47 million of us will travel this week. Most are going to be driving to their destinations, and travel experts predict Wednesday and Sunday to be the busiest days. And before loading the family in the car, check to see if you're prepared for any situation.
One thing people forget about is that they may not be dressed to be stranded during the Thanksgiving, holiday, because they may be dressed up and wearing dresses, high heels, slacks, light jackets. But if you break down on the side of the road and it's, 10 or 20 degrees, it can get cold very quick and dangerous very quick. So be prepared, understand what you're wearing, and be sure you got warm enough clothes in case something does happen to you.
AAA expects to rescue 360,000 motorists this week for many things that could have been prevented, like dead batteries, lockouts, and flat tires. And remember to like Valley News Live on Facebook, especially over this holiday. You can follow all the latest news, weather, and breaking news updates anytime on your feed. Just search Valley News Live, like our page, and you'll stay informed throughout the entire day.